Bit of a different video today. We just got to Alabang. We're on our way to the office of the head honcho of cars like the Everest and the Explorer and this Ranger Raptor V6. Yes, we're on our way to see the managing director of Ford Philippines, Mr. Pedro You know what? I actually don't know how to pronounce his last name. Maybe we should ask him.
Was it really necessary to use the V6 Raptor for this?
Well, I asked Ford Philippines for a car and they said, sure, we'll send you the Raptor. Who am I to say no? If it sounds like this, then...
You don't have to stop at the hump, you know?
No.
Bonk.
Whoa! Hi, Pedro. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you for making time for us. First things first, I don't want to screw this up or anything, so I want to know, how do you pronounce your last name?
It's a very good question. It's Simoes, but right now I also forgot how to say it because I've been living abroad for too many years. Simoes.
Simoes.
Yes.
How else does everybody else pronounce it?
Simoes, Simeones, Simones. So there's many variations to this.
So the proper
but
way-
Simoes.
Simoes.
Yes.
So it's like saying Simoyes.
Yes, Simoes.
Simoes.
Yes.
Simoes.
Yes.
May I call you Mr. Simoes or would you rather I
Pedro.
call you Pedro?
Pedro.
Sounds like a plan. So thank you for taking some time out with us.
Thank
I would
you.
love to get to know you a little bit better.
Yes.
You mind if we go around for a drive inside a Raptor?
Absolutely. Let's
V6
go.
Raptor.
Yes.
Can I drive or would you like to drive?
No, I would like to drive.
Really?
Yes, of course.
I'm liking this guy already. Let's go.
Let's go.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm a very short person.
I hope you don't mind me driving.
No, I don't. This is actually very refreshing because most of the time that I conduct the interviews, I myself am driving, and I find it very difficult to have to ask questions and drive and listen at the same time. I find it easier just to answer questions when I'm driving instead of asking questions. It's strange.
Start enjoying this one, and this is the Raptor V6, so you have to put it in loud mode.
Just so that it sounds amazing. Put
there
it in
you go.
Baja.
Obviously. You know, this is definitely one of my favorite cars, if not my favorite car.
I do know that you're Portuguese, but I would love to
Yes.
know more about it. Born and raised where?
Yeah, so I'm born and raised in Lisbon. I lived all my life in Lisbon up to 2014 when I moved to Dubai. And I spent the next 10 years in Dubai before I came to Manila. But I'm born and raised in Lisbon, Portugal. It's
Yes.
one of the oldest countries in Europe. Amazing food as well. For people that enjoy eating and enjoy savory, nice food,
Yes.
I would invite them to go to visit Portugal. Beautiful landscapes, beautiful beaches as well. In terms of if you enjoy, getting some sun and surf as well. If you enjoy, the waves and surf, it's a really good country to do that.
Yes.
And then warm people. Let's not forget about that.
It seems
Really-
like there's a lot in common between Portugal and the Philippines. Beaches, warm people,
Yes.
good food.
Yes, to be honest, there is a lot in common between Philippines and Portugal. And if we think about even some of the food you have here, think about like the salpicão. We do have something similar. If you think about the lechon, we have a lechon in Portugal as well. It's done pretty much the same way, especially the Cebu lechon, done pretty much the same way.
I'm
Yeah.
impressed. You
Yeah.
mentioned Cebu lechon.
Yeah.
I do know that you've only been in the Philippines since, I believe, September of 2024?
November.
November, even later, and yet
Yes.
you already know about Cebu lechon.
Yes, you have to. Come on, when you enjoy eating, and clearly I do enjoy eating. I know. I think it's pretty obvious. The lechon is a must.
It's a must, true. I'm sure that being Portuguese, a must for you would be football.
Yes,
And I'm sure that football would be one of, if not your favorite sports.
it is my favorite sport.
Which of the big three teams in Portugal would be your team?
All right, my team is Benfica. It's been always Benfica, and it's always going to be Benfica.
Alves vai cruzar, atenção Benfica, Di Maria vai chegar, Sheldon bate no golo! Benfica!
Could you please describe yourself in 3 words?
Wow. So I think the first word I'll say, and probably a lot of people will be surprised, I'll say I'm ambivert. I think the second one I would say funny. I like to laugh and make people laugh. Okay, so
That's very apparent.
yeah.
And the third?
And the third one I would say probably I want to say foodie, but foodie I don't want to upset anyone. I enjoy eating. Right?
Yeah, foodie sounds a little bit too
Too
with your nose up in the air.
Snobbish. Yes. So I'm not snobbish. I enjoy eating. I enjoy eating good food. It doesn't have to be in a fancy restaurant. You know, from the lower to the high end type of restaurants, I enjoy. As long as the food is good, is well cooked, and is well prepared, that's what it matters.
What do you believe are the challenges that are to be tackled first
Yes.
by Ford Philippines? I mean, what are the priorities of the brand, moving forward?
Okay. Ford is a vibrant and very strong brand in the Philippines. So I think as good as that is also a challenge because we need to remain that way. Right? So remain vibrant, remain a strong brand in the Philippines is the first challenge, opportunity, but also challenge. I would put it this way.
Yes.
The second one for me is perception. There is some perceptions that we need to change. For instance, parts availability is one. There is always a perception of parts are not available. Now, a lot of people might not know, we invested in a new parts center at the end of last year. We doubled the size of that, right? It's a 13,000 square meter parts center in Calamba.
Calamba, Laguna.
Yes, which housed more than 100,000 parts. Now that is double than what we had before, and that investment was properly made or invested in with the objective of making sure we have every part available that we need for our customers, and boosting the customer experience and that. But a lot of people don't know, and there's still the old perception that parts were not available, right? So changing that perception is critical for us in terms of one of the challenges that we have moving forward.
I believe that's a very good way to start because if I'm not mistaken, there are some voices that can be heard not just in central Luzon, but also in the south, in the Visayas, in the Mindanao area, where parts availability has been an issue before, where they say it just takes forever to be able to get parts.
Yeah, I think sometimes, and it's always the same case, right? I think one person has a bad experience and they tends to speak louder than when you have a good experience. So everything that you hear is the bad experience. You don't hear a lot about the good experiences. But
That's true.
But to boost the experience and to make sure that we don't even give the chance to that one person that had the bad experience, we made a significant investment in the parts center to make sure that we have sufficient parts in the country, in the market, to be able to supply our deals, our partners, and service the cars and keep our customers happy with the cars in their hands. Okay, so the priorities for the brands, I think first one, it's electrification. I think the country is...
Oh, okay,
country-
we're getting somewhere.
As much as I love what we're driving here, and we'll talk more about it later.
V6.
V6, yeah.
V6.
This is the Middle Eastern part of me coming through.
The Dubai part.
But now, jokes aside, I think as much as I like this, I know that there is a growing demand in the market for electrification. So we are getting ready to get into the electrification space.
Really?
Yes. And we'll talk a little bit more maybe later. The second priority is about refreshing the experience of the customer experience when they visit our dealerships. Right? I think we're gonna be when I say we Ford Group Philippines and our partners, the dealers, we're gonna be spending significant amount of money to upgrade our dealership experience and have a new face, let's say, that is more warm, more welcome, more modern as well, in a way that represents what the brand is also all about today. And the third part is continuing the idea of providing a better experience to the customers is about training, right? We're going to be investing in a training center for technical and non-technical. So be it for the sales executives that can have training on a really nice facility, or even the service people, right? Our workshop employees that can go and have technical training, learn how to service the car better and provide better experience to our customers.
Have you told your partners about this? Are they
Yes,
excited about the initial
They
investment that they
are.
have to make?
Yes, obviously. No, they are. We have great partners. Let me also say this. We have really great partners in the Philippines. It's been really a joy for me to work with them. The way they welcoming me when I joined, it's really great, and it's been amazing experience for me to work with them. So yes, they are excited with the changes. They are excited with also having this new face on the dealerships, and obviously expected that this will bring more customers and will different customers as well.
Okay, so in this three-prong system that I'm just going to call it that three-prong
Yes.
system, it does sound very exciting, whether you want to say it's exciting or not. But what I'm about to say now is, I believe that you are the perfect man to achieve these things, because I heard something absolutely great about you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get my notes just to make sure that I got it right. Because Ford told me that you increased the brand's volume by 40%
Okay.
in the first year as a retail and marketing revenue managing director. So if I believe them, so now my question is it possible for us to see Ford Philippines grow that big? Ford Philippines here in the coming years. Do you believe
Okay.
it's possible?
So let me start by just saying, again, not me alone, obviously, as part of a team in the Middle East.
Okay.
And to answer that
You
question,
humble man, you.
we have to give credit to the team, and
Okay.
it was really a team effort. I want to also say one thing that is important, right? I think the Ford brand in the Philippines today is a strong brand, like I said earlier. And when we did this back in the day in the Middle East, Ford was not in the same position as it is here in the Philippines right now. So there was obviously a lot of margin for progression in the Middle East at the time, and that's exactly why the growth is such an enormous growth. Right?
Nice.
And it was not just over a year. It was a project that culminated going from, I don't want to lie now, I think 11 or 12th position in the market to be on top 5. So it was really a big jump for Ford over a couple of years. Now, coming into the Philippines, right? I think there's still space for growth. Yes, there is still space for growth. Now we need to also recognize that as you get closer to the top, and Ford has been top 3 for some time now. It becomes more difficult to gain those positions and to grow such a big volume or such a big percentage. Right?
Yes.
Now, what is for me important is always going back to the same topic, which is customer experience and customer happiness. Right? Ford builds amazing cars.
That's no
Cars
doubt.
that are really fun to drive. Enables the lifestyle, enables people to live the best life. Really,
Yes.
It's an enabler more than anything else. So that's what is really important for us. Continue to do that and provide services that goes with it. Meaning, like for instance, I'm not sure if everyone knows, but we have pickup and delivery, for instance, for convenience of the customer. So you own a Ford, you want to have the car serviced, we can pick up the car from home.
I didn't know that.
Or we can actually go and perform the service at home with a mobile service vehicle. We launched very recently, now a couple of months back. Right? Or you can book your service online, so easy at any point today or night, you can just go online and book your service. So it's really, it's with the objective of being able to provide this convenience to the customer. We have the fun cars, provide this, amazing lifestyle, but also, helps you with the convenience of making sure that you have, all the tools to have a convenient life and convenient ownership. The other thing is, as I said again, it's a car that enables the lifestyle, right? And I've seen a lot of passion around the Ford, right? I've been able to join some of the clubs. I met all the clubs or most of the clubs, presidents or, the top leadership of the clubs. And I met some of the groups, clubs, and the passion I see around the Ford brand and the passion I see with those customers coming together, as a big community is just amazing. And you don't see that in a lot of places. That's something unique to the Philippines.
Speaking still within, do you yourself, other than being the managing director and all the cars are available to you, but do you personally own any Ford vehicles?
All right. Just want to clarify one thing to start with.
Okay.
Not all the cars are available to me. I've never had the pleasure to drive a Ford GT, for instance.
Really?
Yes, unfortunately.
gotta fix that, bro.
We should be able to fix that. But
Okay.
yes, so now jokes aside, so do I own a Ford? Yes, I do. In Portugal, I have a Ford, obviously with my parents. So I bought for my parents. They're the one driving on a daily basis.
Okay.
It's a Ford Kuga plug-in hybrid.
A plug-in hybrid.
Yes.
Would this be, if I were to ask you, would this be your favorite Ford car in the lineup, whether in the Philippines or abroad?
But my favorite car within the whole lineup of Ford is what we're driving now. This Ranger Raptor V6.
Ranger Raptor V6.
Yes.
This car right here that we're sitting in is your favorite
This
car.
is my favorite
in the
car.
entire lineup.
Of the entire lineup. And I'll tell you why.
Please.
This is a car that is a good combination and balance between on and off-road performance, but also practicality. You can't get this in many cars. Sorry, I had to give a little bit of a... Exactly. It drives on road like a go-kart. Despite the size and the weight of this car, it can go around corners extremely well.
But it sounds like a Goliath.
But
while
then
it's
it has
doing
the
it.
sound, exactly, then the sound of this engine. And we're driving in a normal mode. If I put this in sport mode with Baja mode on the exhaust,
It's crazy.
if you put this in sports mode, actually, you can hear the spool of the turbo yes, that noise. It's like you don't get this in many cars these days anymore. Right?
I think it's very hard to find it in many.
It's
in a few
very-
cars today.
Out of factory, right? You can get this done when you modify your car, you tune your car outside and everything. You can obviously get these things, but from factory, with a warranty from factory, you don't get these things in many cars. So if you enjoy driving, if you enjoy cars, and if you like off-road, as I do, I love going off-road. I haven't had the chance yet to do it here in the Philippines, but I can't wait because after 10 years in the Middle East of going into the desert, I'm looking forward to try different types of off-roads. Right?
If you would like to know more exactly of what Pedro is talking about, this is a shameless plug, but the link is somewhere down below. We actually have a review of this exact vehicle, the Ranger Raptor V6, on our YouTube channel. So check out the links below and you can watch that review yourself.
You should.
You should, please. See, he said so. So, Pedro, let me ask
Yes.
you, is there an additional Ford product that you would like to bring into the Philippine market that obviously isn't here just yet?
That's a very tricky question.
Come on, man. You said electrification already.
Yeah.
Come on.
Look, what I can tell you on this, right? I think we're always looking at the market. We keep a very close eye on the market and the trends and the customer demands to make sure that we have the best lineup.
Okay.
What is very important is whatever product we bring to the Philippines or to any market, right? There's a Ford policy. It has to be a product that's going to win on that segment. And by winning means it needs to be different. We're not in the space to have just another product, right? I mentioned earlier that Ford is known for the cars that are fun to drive. It's part of the DNA of Ford that makes these cars that drive emotion, the iconic cars like the Mustang and so on. So this is what we always strive for. So I can't give you any more information than that at the point. But we are obviously always looking at how can we do better, how can we enhance the lineup, and how can we, more important than enhancing the lineup, how can we address the customer needs when they want.
How can we address the customer needs when they want? Okay, I'm a customer. I need to know, is there going to be a launch this year?
Yes, there is going to be a launch this year. So it's no secret anymore. We're going to be launching the Mustang Mach-E in the later part of the year. So it'll be our first intro into the electrification. Yes, so we're going to start. And why the Mustang Mach-E, you may ask, right? With so many other options. But it's to show that Ford, even on the electrification, right? It's to go on something different.
Yes.
A lot of brands choose to go in electrification from, efficiency perspective or so on. We want to go on performance. And the Mustang Mach-E is truly a product that is worth of the name Mustang. Mustang is one of the most iconic brands within the Ford lineup, alongside with Bronco maybe and F-150, but it's up there, right? A very iconic brand. And it's not by accident that this car is called Mustang, because when you drive and when you have the opportunity to to test drive the car, you're gonna see it that it is truly deserve of the name Mustang. It goes around corners like a race car. It is so quick. It's just like this, like those, the electric car being an on-off type of torque. Like you get all the torque, you get all the power. It's just amazing to drive that car.
I'm assuming that car, at least when it gets to the country, you will most definitely make time to drive it, and not just on the road, perhaps on a racetrack as well.
Well, yes, for sure.
Okay.
For sure, I will. I'm fortunate enough that I had the chance already to drive the car in other parts of the world.
Correct.
But that's why I'm saying it is truly deserving of the brand Mustang, because it is an amazing car to drive, even though it's not on a coupe, body style like the Mustang, but it's still as sporty as any other Mustang.
I'm gonna give you some quick questions here to ask to maybe to throw you off and see which one comes to your head first. Okay.
Okay.
Are you a morning or night person?
I'm a morning person. Yeah, I function better in the morning.
What time? Like, for example, what time did you wake up this morning?
5:50.
My goodness, you're Filipino already. It's amazing. Halo or ice cream?
Oof. I cannot have any of those.
Are you lactose intolerant?
Yes,
You're
I
not
am.
Filipino.
Yes, no, I'm not. So that's something. It's funny. It's something I found out after I moved here. So obviously,
Oh no, we made you lactose intolerant?
no. The love you have for cheese.
Oh.
That was something I was not aware of.
But would you rather Portuguese roasting pig or lechon?
Wow. I'm gonna go with no comments.
Are they at par? They
are at par. They are at
or
par.
one is good in one way and the other is good in yet another way?
No. So I think if I go back to Cebu lechon and the Portuguese lechon, very, very similar.
Very similar.
Very
So they both have a salty taste to it, and they need not have any additional sauces with
Yes,
them.
there is a sauce in Portugal, but I personally prefer to have it without the sauce.
Because you like to taste the meat
I like to
itself.
taste the meat, and especially the skin when it's crispy.
Ooh, yes.
It's amazing.
Especially when you crack it and the steam is
Yes,
just coming out.
absolutely. Yes.
Portuguese apple or Philippine mango?
Oh, Philippine mango, for sure.
far.
By far, yes.
Is the Philippine mango one of the best mangoes you've ever had?
Yes, and it's the consistency.
It's the
right?
consistency.
Meaning, every mango is good.
Pizza, pineapple or no pineapple?
Oh, this is gonna be bad. Yes, with pineapple.
Me too. A lot of people freak out about
Yes,
it, but
I
I'm
know.
okay with
I
it.
know. I'm okay.
I'm okay with it.
It gives us, when it's a sweet pineapple, it just gives that nice sweet
It's like a
flavor to it.
splash.
Yes, exactly. But I know a lot of people at home listening to this was like, oh my god, no.
Disgusting.
Yes, exactly. You're killing pizza. Yeah, but yeah, pizza with pineapple for sure.
And this is a European saying it. Okay, I'm just saying that.
Well, sorry for all the Italians watching this. I know I'm probably killing pizza.
Super Bach or San Miguel?
San Miguel, because it's more accessible now. that's how you diplomatic answer the
Very
question.
political answer there.
Yes.
Very good. Summer in Portugal or summer in the Philippines?
Ooh, why not on both?
Well, they're
It's
kind
different.
of far from each other.
Yeah,
but if you
but
had
a different time of the year, so you can still enjoy both.
That's true. Christmas in Portugal or Christmas in the Philippines? Because I know since you said that you've been here since November, you've been able to experience the Philippines that celebrates
Yes.
Christmas for like 4 months out of the year, which is October, November, December, and then January still.
Yes.
So Christmas in Portugal or Christmas in the Philippines? And mind you, what if all your loved ones were in that same area?
Yes, so I was
Okay.
going. So now you took my answer. I was going to say Portugal because that's where the family is, right? But okay, so you took. Look, I really enjoyed the spirit in the Philippines of the Christmas. I like I said, arrived here in November. People told me that it starts in September. I was like, oh, okay. So, but then I asked, can I wish Merry Christmas now? I was like, no, it's too early. Oh, okay. So you you can enjoy the festivities and the lights and the music and all that. So I like the spirit, and I like the fact that it's, even though it's the burn months, right? It's cold, but from where I come from, it's still very hot. So
Yes.
you can still wear shorts.
Yeah.
So that is a plus to that part of enjoying the Christmas while still on shorts and so on.
Okay. if you could have dinner with someone either dead or alive, a celebrity or a non-celebrity, who would that person be?
I would want with someone, without now thinking of names, but I would want someone that can add something to my life, meaning knowledge. I would want someone that I can ask good questions and actually learn. I like to learn. Yes.
I have my last two questions.
Okay.
One is, if you weren't working for Ford, what do you think you'd be doing with your life?
I'd probably be somewhere else in some other brand for automotive. But if I be outside the automotive industry, I like development, land development, property development, something that I appreciate in terms of, renovating and getting something old and making something better.
My last question.
Yes.
Does Ronaldo really deserve $7 million a week? I mean, come on. Don't you think that's a little bit too much to pay anybody? Or is this going to be a no comment kind of a thing?
No, I'll make a comment. So I think two things about Ronaldo. He worked hard. If you want the definition of a hard-working sportsman,
Would be him.
it will be him. Now, the other part is more on the business side. What he brought to the Saudi League when he came to the Saudi League, right? And me being there in the Middle East, I kind of saw that a little bit more up close, right? There was not a lot of interest in the Saudi League. And all of a sudden, one player came. And because he went and he was Ronaldo, more good players came, right? Not all of the players at the end of their career, but at early stages of the career as well, they came. And all of a sudden, there was a massive step up on that league. It became a very competitive league. Interesting. Now, it's not yet an European league, obviously, at that level. Or maybe it's better than some of the European countries, smaller countries, maybe, because they do have more teams and the championship is a little bit longer and so on. But just one player did, and I think for what he did to the entire league, to the entire football passion in that country, and to the club itself, I think it deserves to be paid that much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you, Caco.
very much for taking the time out.
No.
This has been Pedro Simoes.
Yes.
I said it right?
Yes.
I said it right?
Very well.
This is obviously on our YouTube channel, and it will continue to go on our YouTube channel for many, many years on. But I'm pretty sure that Pedro will check up on this video every once in a while. So I implore everyone, if you perhaps have any additional questions for him, do add them in the comments below. And if Pedro himself doesn't get to it, then I'm sure that he will be consulted by his team in how to reply properly to any and all of your questions that you might have on our YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
So thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe, take care. Until next time.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.